Dannielynn Birkhead stuns in her late mom, Nicole Smith's jewelry at the 2025 Kentucky Derby, a heartfelt tribute to family, fashion, and tradition. Each spring, as the world turns its eyes to the iconic Kentucky Derby, it's not just the thundering of hooves and the sea of extravagant hats that captivates the crowd. In recent years, one duo in particular has become an anticipated presence, Larry Birkhead and his daughter Dannielynn. And in 2025, the now 18-year-old Dannielynn didn't just turn heads, she touched hearts. This year's Derby wasn't just another walk down the red carpet for the Birkhead family. It was a beautifully layered moment full of sentiment, remembrance, and a growing legacy of style and tradition. The teenage daughter of the late Nicole Smith decided to honor her mother's memory in the most elegant way by adorning herself with some of Nicole's gold jewelry. Stepping onto the Derby grounds on May 3rd, Dannielynn looked every bit the star her mother once was. She wore a dreamy seafoam green gown that shimmered with 1950s prom queen nostalgia. The strapless Mac Duggal dress featured layers of ruffled tulle cascading into a floor-length skirt that floated with every step she took. The bodice, detailed with soft ruffles, gave the dress a playful and youthful edge, while maintaining the sophistication of classic Derby fashion. But it wasn't just the dress that drew attention. The accessories told a much deeper story. Around her neck hung a bold vintage gold pendant, a piece that once belonged to her glamorous mother. Her wrist sparkled with gold bangles and a timeless watch, each piece echoing the golden age of Hollywood glam that Nicole was known for. And to complete the look, Dannielynn wore a feather-trimmed fascinator perched atop her flowing hair, the kind of whimsical flourish that's right at home in Kentucky's most fashionable event. For the young woman, this wasn't just an outfit. It was a tribute, a way of keeping her mother close on a weekend that has grown to become a sacred tradition for her and her dad. While Dannielynn stole the spotlight, her father, Larry, was never far behind. In a smart cream-colored suit, light blue shirt, and a vibrant tie, Larry coordinated with his daughter in effortless Derby style. The pair smiled for cameras, walked the red carpet, and gave interviews that offered both heartwarming anecdotes and playful humor. Larry, 52, shared that every year the pressure to deliver unforgettable fashion moments keeps building. "People really look forward to what Dannielynn's going to wear now," he said with a laugh. "With that expectation, you have to keep stepping it up. And let me tell you, it's not easy. These looks aren't just pulled out of a closet. They take time, effort, and yes, they're getting more expensive each year." The Kentucky Derby has become more than just a weekend getaway for the Birkheads. It's a yearly opportunity to bond, reflect, and embrace their own evolving family tradition. While her look came together flawlessly, the journey to finding the right outfit wasn't without its challenges. According to both father and daughter, the process of picking out a dress this year turned into a bit of a comedy. "I just eeny, meeny, miny mode it," Dannielynn admitted with a grin. After being shown multiple dresses by her dad, she finally picked the Mac Duggal gown simply because she was so tired and fed up with the process. It's a moment many teenage girls can relate to, overwhelmed by choices, yet wanting to look their best. Ultimately, the dress proved to be a perfect choice. "It's such a cool dress," Larry said, admiring the way it brought out his daughter's natural elegance. And with her mom's jewelry on, it all just came together. It was more than just a fashion statement. It was a heartfelt, emotional nod to the legacy of a woman who lives on through her daughter's smile, style, and spirit. Though Dannielynn has worn her mother's clothing before, including a striking backless gown at the Barnstable Brown Gala the night before, this was the first time she'd worn Nicole's jewelry in public. To wear something so personal, so deeply connected to her late mother, was a significant step for Dannielynn. Gold bangles that once jingled on Nicole's wrists now adorned the young woman as she embraced the world with confidence. The moment was more than symbolic. It was deeply emotional. In that jewelry, in that seafoam green dress, in the joy of the Derby festivities, there was a sense of healing, remembrance, and growth, all rolled into one dazzling appearance. For years now, Larry and Dannielynn have made the Kentucky Derby a father-daughter tradition, but it's more than just fashion and festivities. It's their personal time to step away from the world, to bond, to laugh, and to celebrate the life they've built together. Back in 2024, the pair were also seen enjoying the Derby weekend, with Dannielynn donning a uniquely inspired dress based on one of her favorite fictional characters, Hino Ag, from Kamen Rider Rider 000. That particular dress was chosen because its shoulder design reminded her of the character's iconic costume, a playful and unexpected fashion choice that revealed just how much fun the two have creating memories. Larry posted about the moment on Instagram, proudly sharing how even though it was inspired by an anime hero, the look ended up being both stylish and meaningful. Whatever works, he said, just trying to spend a little quality time together as this weekend of traditions comes to a close. For years now, Larry and Dannielynn have made the Kentucky Derby a father-daughter tradition. But it's more than just fashion and festivities. It's their personal time to step away from the world, to bond, to laugh, and to celebrate the life they've built together. Back in 2024, the pair were also seen enjoying the Derby weekend, with Dannielynn donning a uniquely inspired dress based on one of her favorite fictional characters, Hino Eiji from Kamen Rider 00. That particular dress was chosen because its shoulder design reminded her of the character's iconic costume, a playful and unexpected fashion choice that revealed just how much fun the two have creating memories. Larry posted about the moment on Instagram, proudly sharing how even though it was inspired by an anime hero, the look ended up being both stylish and meaningful. Whatever works, he said, just trying to spend a little quality time together as this weekend of traditions comes to a close. And that, perhaps, is what makes their appearances so beloved by fans. The authenticity. There's no act here, just a father and daughter who deeply enjoy each other's company, navigating life, loss, and the limelight together with grace. Just months earlier, in September, Larry and Dannielynn celebrated a major milestone, her 18th birthday. Marking the occasion, Larry shared a heartfelt post on Instagram, filled with photos of the day's festivities. The father-daughter duo attended the Beetlejuice Afterlife experience in Los Angeles, complete with a screening of the movie and all the spooky fun that comes with it. Of course, Dannielynn didn't hold back on her outfit choice. Embracing the theme, she rocked a gothic all-black look from Hot Topic, a nod to her quirky sense of style and love for a little theatrical flair. In one photo, she posed with the sunset as a backdrop, the ocean behind her, and confidence radiating from her pose. Another captured her sharing a moment with a costumed Beetlejuice, a snapshot of a teenager enjoying her moment, free-spirited and joy-filled. Larry's caption summed it up perfectly. "Happy 18th birthday, Dannielynn." That same spirit, playful, confident, and unique, was on full display at the 2025 Kentucky Derby. Nicole Smith may no longer be here in person, but her essence is clearly alive in Dannielynn. There's something incredibly poignant about watching the teenage girl she left behind grow into a strong, stylish, and grounded young woman, someone who honors her mother without being overshadowed by her. Dannielynn's ability to blend her own unique personality with subtle nods to her mother's legacy is something truly rare. Whether it's through a golden pendant or a glamorous gown, she tells a story that goes beyond the red carpet. And her father, Larry, has been a steady hand through it all, shielding his daughter from the harsh spotlight of fame while giving her the freedom to find her voice, her style, and her place in the world. Now officially an adult, Dannielynn stands at a crossroads, but if her recent public appearances are any indication, she's navigating that path with poise and purpose. While she's mostly stayed out of the media frenzy that often surrounds celebrity children, she's been growing more comfortable with public life on her own terms. Her occasional outings, her carefully curated fashion choices, and her unshakable bond with her father paint the picture of a young woman grounded in love, memories, and self-awareness. The 2025 Kentucky Derby was more than just a fashion show. It was a full circle moment, a tribute to where she comes from and a declaration of who she's becoming. As the cameras flashed and the crowd admired her elegance, what really stood out wasn't the gold jewelry or the tulle gown. It was the warmth in her smile, the glow of pride in her father's eyes, and the reminder that even in the glitz and glam of high society, real moments, moments of love, legacy, and human connection, always shine the brightest.
Subscribe for more interesting videos and hit the like button.